Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to get what I like to call the wedding look inside of DaVinci Resolve. So let's jump right into it. So I'm going to open up my DaVinci Resolve color tab right here. And I'm going to show you how to go from your footage looking like this, which is just kind of the normal converted clip, to this, which is a really pleasing kind of wedding look that accentuates skin tones, darkens the shadows, and makes the dress look really, really white. So let's jump right into it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and reset this node grade to get it back to square one. From here, I am going to come down to my curves tab, and I'm going to click on this little three dot thing here and do editable splines. So it's like additional menus inside of the custom curves menu. From here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the top and I'm going to grab the spline, and you can see that this adjusts a lot of the highlights. So I want to move it up and over just a little bit like that. And then this one, I'm going to move over and down just a little bit. And that's to give it the contrast that I want. So right about there, that contrast is looking really good so far. But I am going to, there's a little bit more work to do to it yet, because the colors are natural, but a bit too natural. They're not stylized enough. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to come down to my color warper. And inside the color warper, I'm going to achieve the look that I want, which is this right here. To achieve that look, I want to mute the greens just a little bit. You can see that the greens are muted in the clip and the skin tones are accentuated a bit. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to grab these three dots. So the one on the left, which is kind of the yellow green, the green, and then the blue green. And I'm going to reduce the saturation until it gets to where I like it, which is about right here. Okay, very good. Now I'm actually going to adjust the hue slightly as well. So right here, I have down at the bottom of my screen the hue, and I'm going to move it over just a little as well. But to compensate for the fact that I've adjusted the hue, and now that my skin tones look just a little bit too pink, I'm going to grab this one right here, which is kind of my reds, and I'm going to move it over into the yellows just a little bit, and then saturate it just like that. Okay, and already it's looking much, much better and more stylish. And it kind of has that modern wedding look with a really white, clean white dress and the accentuated skin tones. But there's a couple of things that I would still like to do to it. So what I'm going to do is I am going to come over and I'm going to grab it, still in my color warper, I'm going to grab the blues and move them down into the teal just a little bit like that. All right, very good. And just like that, we've already almost matched what we had before. Pretty much the same. The last thing I think that I'm going to do here is going to raise the luminance of the skin tone. So I'm going to select the orange right here, raise that luminance just a bit like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to darken the overall clip. So I'm going to come down to my offset right here, and I'm going to darken the whole clip just a little bit. Probably about like that. And you can see that's looking really, really good. So you can see that when I grab the still right here, go to my next clip, let me remove the grade from that, and then apply the grade. You can see that immediately it just makes it look really, really nice. It gives it that nice look. The whites just look super clean and white. Skin tones look really good and bright and kind of accentuated, but the suit jacket and other areas are very, very dark. Now, the next clip that I'm going to do is this one right here. And you can see that I've already actually worked on it just a bit. And so what I've done here is I have gone from this to that. Now I'm going to show you how to achieve that look. So I'm going to go ahead and delete these nodes right here. Create a node, connect it, and what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and kind of fix this clip because there's some coloring on the walls. Her skin is a little too orange because the lighting in the room wasn't very good. So, first things first, I'm going to establish a baseline. That baseline is going to grab my curves and I'm going to brighten most of the image. And then I'm going to grab the bottom one here and I'm going to move it over as well. Then I'm going to reduce my shadows just a little bit. So that gives me kind of a baseline of how I want the contrast to look in the scene. From here, I'm going to go to my color warper and I'm going to reduce, same with what I did in the other clip. I'm going to grab the yellows, greens, and blue greens and I'm going to reduce the saturation of those. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to do it pretty much most of the way. But what that does is that again makes the skin look too pink. So I'm going to grab the oranges and move it over into the yellows, just like that. And I also need to brighten the skin just a little bit because it's a little too dark as of right now. So I'll just give it a little bit of a brighten, just like that. Okay, and that's already looking much, much better. And I think additionally, I will reduce the saturation in just the skin tones just a bit, like that. Maybe increase the saturation one more time. There we go. Okay, looking pretty good. Maybe get a little more pink back into it there. Okay, it takes a little bit of kind of fine tuning and refinement. So if it takes you a minute to get it right, that's okay. And then from here, I think I'm going to reduce the shadows just a little bit more again. Okay, just like that. And maybe bring up my highlights just a little as well. Okay, and we want it to look kind of airy and white. Okay, that's already looking significantly better, but we can take it even one step further. So I'm going to add a node, add a corrector. And this is similar to the strategy that I used in a previous video to fix off-white balance footage. So I'm going to go to my qualifier. And inside my qualifier, I'm going to select the kind of midtones in the back wall. Okay. Now to see my selection, I'm going to go ahead and turn on split screen. And then in this corner, I'm going to turn it to highlighted modes. And that's going to give me a really detailed view of my selection. So you can see here that I've selected the wall, but it's also selecting the skin and some other parts that I don't want. So I need to make some adjustments here. So first I'll start by adjusting the hue like this. And we want to adjust it to where it starts to get rid of the skin tones, just like that. And okay, there we go. Right about there looks pretty good. And then let's increase saturation just slightly to grab a little bit more of that. And then the luminance is key. I'm going to grab pretty much up until white for luminance. And then I'm also going to go a little bit darker like that. Okay. So that's looking pretty good, but it's going to be a bit jagged. We don't want it to be jagged. So I'm going to come down into my matte finesse and I'm going to increase the blur radius. Increase it significantly so that I have a really smooth transition from my selection to what I don't have selected. I'm also going to increase the denoise. So down here is the denoise control. So I definitely want to increase that as well so that it doesn't flicker while my selection is going. So you can see here, there's a little bit of flickering going on with my black and white version, but it's not going to be noticeable in the final image. So now that I have my selection made, I might actually clean up the whites just a little bit and maybe the blacks. So there we go. Yeah. That way I have a little less of the skin tones selected, just like that. Okay. So I'm going to turn off my highlighted modes, and with my selection node, my qualifier node selected, I'm going to go ahead and reduce the saturation just a little bit, just like that. And again, remember, subtlety is key. I'm also going to increase the brightness just slightly. Not too much, because if I do it too much, then it looks unnatural. So we want to just be very careful and make sure that we just do it very subtly. Okay. So now you can see what that has done. That has significantly improved this image. And it looks like my selection is flickering right here just a little. So I'm actually going to reset the brightness of that one and just leave the brightness alone, because I think that the brightness was just a little too much. But as you can see, it went from looking like this, which was a little too dark with some kind of odd greens and yellows in the background. The skin didn't look quite right, to this, which looks much, much better and much more fitting for a wedding video. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please drop a like and subscribe to my channel. And leave a comment down below with what you'd like me to make next as far as tutorials go. Anything DaVinci Resolve for creators, I'm interested in making tutorials like that. So I really appreciate you watching. So thanks again and have a good one.